Advice that you would give anyone who is watching us today about what they can do to make sure that they get the adoption and the results and the uptake that they need?
I think one of the key things that we did find early on was that it does have to be broad. When you're starting with this stuff, when we started with just our IT group, the growth was limited, and that it's something that you really have to have everyone in the organisation having access to, because that's where the benefits are, in unanticipated people connecting that you don't expect to see. Those, I think, knowledge accidents is what I've heard people talk about, where
Great term.
where just those unexpected things happen to get people talking, get them communicating, working together that you just can't anticipate.
Yeah.
And so it needs to be broad across the organisation. You need to have buy-in, I think, from all levels of the organisation. So we've been very lucky in that we have strong buy-in from our senior management, that they understand and they trust the IT area when we're giving them advice on technology. So we had a strong relationship there, and so that really helps. We had another example when we put Same Time out a number of years ago, where we had staff at a middle management level saying to their staff, "I don't want my staff to have this tool. I think it's a time waster." But because we had the buy-in from higher up in the organisation, as IT staff, we were able to push back on that and say, "Well, no, you can tell your staff not to use it. Do whatever you like, but we're not taking the tool away. They're going to have it." And now, a few years down the track, it's just an indispensable part of the way that we do business, the way that we work. And I think we're able to use those sorts of examples to say, well, we see the same thing happening down the track. We've got this track record here, so this is what we're going to do in the future, and this is how it's going to work. So,
and tell us a little bit more about why video is important in this implementation.
Exactly the same reasons. It's about that geographically dispersed workforce and improving the communication and the collaboration outcomes. It's about being able to have those remote teams working better together, and of course in that cost saving space, reducing travel costs.
And you've implemented that video by integrating Polycom stuff with IBM stuff?
Yes, yeah. So this is the Polycom and Same Time integration. So I think we were quite keen on it as a technical solution because of the way that the integration happened, where the front end for the clients is the native Same Time client, which they're already familiar with. So once again, it's one of those, let's use a tool that's working well and is familiar to staff, so we don't have that training, that learning issue. And let's then add the Polycom capability. So that